And we are live. Here we go. What's up, guys? Buzz back here again for another match review for Inter. I wasn't able to cover the Inter Bologna game, but I'll do a quick recap on that. We're here to do Sassuolo or Inter Sassuolo, as well as also do a quick channel update. So let me first get started with the channel update. I do plan on changing up a bit of the content on my channel. I did get the chance to interview a good friend of mine who works in news, so that'll be up soon, probably by the end of April, hopefully, or beginning of May. Still have to edit that video, as well as also I'll try and bring back movie reviews, because the month's April, and this month Mortal Kombat comes out, and I actually really want to see that movie, and I'm actually very hyped to see that movie. I'm sure a lot of people are as well. If you haven't seen the trailer for it, I would definitely check it out, as well as it'll be available April 23rd on HBO Max, as well as it'll also be in theaters, so be sure to be on the lookout for that. And that's it so far. If there's any other channel updates I have, I'll be sure to post it, but I do want to try and change up a little bit of the content on my channel. It will still be mostly Inter-related stuff, but also with maybe one or here and there interview with a friend, and different passions of mine, such as history, journalism, gaming, especially movies. I did movie reviews last year before COVID happened. I think the last movie I reviewed was The Way Back. But yeah, I plan on trying to restart that, and no way better than to restart that with Mortal Kombat. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. Hopefully you guys will enjoy that type of content. If not, give me your feedback on what you think. Yeah, and Inter. And I got my trusty dusty notepad with me. But I can do a quick little recap on the Bologna game. I didn't get a chance to watch it because it was a Saturday kickoff and happened to be at work. But I did was able to catch the score for it. I know Romelu Lukaku scored, and the score was 1-0. Brozovic and Bastoni ended up picking up yellow cards and were out for this Sassuolo game on yellow card accumulation, as well as also in this match as well with Barella. Or I said Bastoni and Brozovic both picked up yellows. In the Sassuolo game, Barella picked up a card, so he's going to miss Cagliari. The game against Cagliari on Sunday. But yeah, we ended up continuing our winning ways. Juventus drew against Torino, and AC Milan drew as well. So that basically widened our gap more. Lukaku ended up scoring, I think, 20 goals in 28 games. But including this this Sassuolo game, it's 21 goals in 29 games. And I just had to look at his stats. He also has 8 assists, because he ended up assisting Lautaro in this match. So that's a total of 29 goal involvements in 29 games going on this season. So yeah, 8 assists this season, 21 goals. So Romelu Lukaku's on fire, basically carrying the team on his back almost. But yeah, that's pretty good. To get into the match review for Inter Sassuolo, it was a pretty good game. Basically, kind of like what I've said for the past few games. Grind out ball a little bit, Conte ball. Basically, we were able to see off the match for a good up to the last 20 minutes, where we started to drop off and just have everybody drop back and defend deep. And that worked for a little bit until a mistaken error came on the end of our half, given up by Hakimi. But to start from the beginning of the match, the first half was pretty good. Defensively, we looked solid. Darmian slotted in where Bastoni was, and Gagliardini came in for where Brozovic was. So midfield was basically Barella, Eriksen, Gagliardini, Young, Hakimi, Lautaro, and Lukaku. You already know who's going to be back there. Then Stefan de Vrij in the middle, Skriniar on the right, and Matteo Darmian playing left center back, which actually worked out pretty good because he's already kind of a wing back and can play both flanks. So having him do overlapping runs and try to look to maybe pick out a pass or a cross in the box was also actually very helpful. This game also saw Ashley Young basically improve. I wasn't able to watch Bologna, but it seemed he wasn't playing very good from what I could see on my timeline. Yeah, looked like literally he probably had like a 3 out of 10 performance. This one, he actually came and turned up. And in the first 10 minutes, from a Lautaro switch play, he's able to switch the play over to the left wing side where Young's basically running up. He's able to pick out a cross for Lukaku and scores within the first 10 minutes. And this is where we start to slowly build up momentum. Sassuolo do get a couple good chances, but nothing crazy, not until about halftime, where Jeremy Boga, who's basically been their main threat source this game, basically using his power and pace to try to get in behind our defense, tried basically to get past Skriniar. Nothing happened there. Skriniar was able to make a recovery tackle. I actually thought Handanovic popped up last minute and was able to block it, but turned out it was Skriniar was able to still keep up pace and make a recovery tackle just in time. Right before halftime, Ashley Young's able to try to get one more chance off from a pass from Lautaro, which just goes up high and wide over the box. And it could easily been 2-0. This also saw the introduction of basically what I had said going into a few games ago. I think it was against Atalanta, that squad depth, or the players that we have coming back and the players that haven't been seen this season, like Matteo Vecino and Sensi, basically come in handy, because in the second half, right as we come out, around the 59th minute, Christian Eriksen's replaced by Stefano Sensi, who actually had a pretty good international break, scoring a goal in one of Italy's games. I didn't actually get a chance to see it, but I was seeing Turkey sauce most of the games they were playing. Turkey seems to be pretty good this year. Yeah, Stefano Sensi comes on, as well as Vecino and Sanchez come on as well. There were a few controversial calls. A penalty decision waved away for us. A penalty decision waved away for Sassuolo on Ashley Young, who instinctively, not intentionally, basically left his left arm out and it hit the ball. So it was a free kick, yellow. As well as a penalty shout right before we score our second goal, which was basically called on De Vrij. If there was a potential penalty that one of Sassuolo's players was grabbed by Stefan De Vrij. But from there, Barella is able to play the ball up to Lukaku, who's able to hold the ball up good until he's able to find Lautaro running on the outside, plays it to him. Lautaro makes it 2-0, and it's looking good until there's basically a controversial call, but the ref ends up saying, no, we're not going to go to VAR, and there isn't anything really to see there. I mean, from my standpoint, it didn't look like there was much, but then when you look at the replays always make things look a lot more. The replays usually make you second guess what you initially think it is. Sassuolo ended up coming back into the match round with 6 minutes to go. Hakimi, this game, wasn't up to his usual standard. He ended up losing the ball right on the edge of our box, and they ended up scoring a scrappy goal with very poor defending. So I make it 2-1. By this time, even then, we were already defending deeper and deeper after we had scored our second goal. We didn't look... we looked basically just to try and hit Sassuolo on the break, but then we started to basically kind of lose focus a bit and couldn't keep concentration in the last 10 minutes, which I said this is basically what you're going to be seeing almost to the end of the season, is grind out performances where we're just going to grind it out any way possible. Yeah. But good things from this to take away. Lukaku's on form. Our counterattack this season, I don't know what the future holds for next season. I don't think anybody does. But I think most teams are going to be able to figure that out playing against us. Playing against Inter next season is these teams are going to try and hit you on the break with Hakimi, Lukaku, and Lautaro. literally, so I have a feeling how that's going to be, but our counterattack this season is pretty good. We've hit a lot of teams on the break, and we keep control too. And the transition from back to front so quickly has been very immense this season. I wonder how many goals. I'll probably do a season end review about how many goals we've done on a quick transition break from back to front. Just scored off of a counter. Because I'm sure it's probably endless. Not endless, but I'm sure it's probably quite a lot. Currently, we sit top of the league. You know, it's lonely at the top. I want to see how many points we are, though. Standings. We are 11 points ahead of Milan, 12 points ahead of Juventus, who ended up beating Napoli, sadly. We still have to play Juve in May, so that should be a good game. And then we're basically 13 points ahead of Atalanta in 4th. With our next match coming up against Calgary on Sunday, which we will be missing Barella because he picked up another yellow card. But I actually think this would be a pretty good thing for him because he did play in the international break as well. So it'd be good to give him a rest. This basically suspension is kind of good. Give him a rest and bring somebody else in. We have Gagliardini, Vecino, Eriksson, Sensi. So we got a list of midfielders we can bring in, I think, as well as Vidal. I'm not sure. Let me see if he was on the bench. I didn't get a chance to look at the bench earlier. Lineups, substitutions. Yeah, Vidal. Yeah, we also have Vidal too, so it'd be good to give Barella a rest since most recent performances he hasn't been up to his usual standard. But yeah, I think one game rest will do him pretty good. We're still top of the league, and we have 9 games left of the season to play for. So hold on tight. We haven't won anything yet, and a lot of people are saying that too. Inter fans, calm down. We haven't won anything yet, but I think basically it's kind of written in the stars. We might win this. Who knows? Pazza Inter could come back and we end up bottling every single thing somehow, some way. But yeah, that's my match review for Inter 2, Sassuolo 1. Who was your man of the match? My man of the match was Romelu Lukaku with a goal and an assist. He's basically been on fire, 29 goal involvements in 29 games. Building upon what he did last season, as well as 75 million we paid for him is starting to pay off. And yeah, about to basically lift his first Scudetto. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Let me know what you guys thought of the game. Do you think we played well? How do you think we should be approaching the last 20-30 minutes of games? Should we be dropping off? Should we keep pressing? Should we keep control and better focus of controlling possession of the ball and not inviting pressure onto us? As well as what is your score predictions for Calgary? As well as what do you think, how do you think the season's going to end, basically? I've got 9 games left, 9 times 3, 27 points. How many points do you think we'll actually end up getting out of the next 9 games? Next 9 games. I see us drawing 1, so that's 2 points there. I see us getting 23 points. I see us drawing 2 games and winning the rest. I think, honestly, Juve could be a draw. I think Udinese could be a draw as well. Or no, we play Roma. We play Roma and we drew them earlier this season. That's a disgrace. My God. Yeah, let me know what you guys think below. Leave your comments down below. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and be sure to share. And I'll see you guys Sunday for the Calgary game. My score prediction for that is going to be 3-0 Inter. Lukaku to score 1, Lautaro to score 1, and I'd say Ashley Young to score 1. But yeah, let me know what you guys' score predictions are. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Ciao, ragazzi.